Hey guys, in this section I want to create a contact form for our website, and WordPress doesn't really have any core tools for creating contact forms, so we're going to use a third-party plugin. And I'm not going to go through plugins extensively in this section, but there are two ways two common ways to get a plugin onto your site. And one would be to go to wordpress.org and search the plugins and download it, then upload it to your site through FTP. And then the other way would be just to use our back end, go to plugins and search for a plugin. Let's just say contact form. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't. This is just searching the installed plugins. We want to actually go to add new and search here. So say contact form. I think contact form manager is a good one. So from here we can actually see all the available plugins to us. Actually no, contact form 7 is the one we're going to use. It's just very easy to do, has good spam control. So all we need to do here is click install now, and it'll ask us if we want to install the plugin. We'll click OK, and now the plugin Contact Form 7 is installed on our site. So we need to activate it by clicking Activate Plugin, and here is the list of the installed plugins on our site, and we can edit the settings of Contact Form 7 from here. And how this works is we create contact forms, okay? And they'll all show here. All the contact forms we create will show here, and they all have a custom shortcode. And a shortcode is just a string that will allow us to output something from within a post or a page. So this contact form, in order to show it, we just have to copy and paste this line of code right here into a page. So it's that easy. Let's check out what this example contact form looks like. So it's basically just your name, email, subject, and a message. So that looks good. If we scroll down, we can change the email address that it gets sent to. When the user submits, it'll go to an email address, which is pre-filled with the email address that we created, that I used when we installed WordPress. The from and the subject are dynamic, so this will be, the email will be whatever the user puts as their email, and the subject will be whatever the subject puts as the subject. So it's dynamic, so pretty cool. Some other settings, if you want to use the PHP mail function, let's see, messages, so validation messages and all that good stuff. So that's, it's very simple. Generate tag. Here we can generate more fields if we want. So we have different kind. We have email, URL, telephone number. We can have a date field, a text, pretty much any kind of form field that you want. So what I want to do is I want to copy this short code, save this form, and if we go to pages and then add new, let's call this page contact, and I just want to paste in that short code. We'll publish it, and then we need to go to our menu, and we want to add in the contact page. So if we save menu, go back and reload, we click on contact, and here's our form. It's that easy. We obviously don't want a comment form on our contact form, so we need to go to our pages, and let's just edit contact, and I'm sorry, want to check it, and then bulk actions, edit, apply, and then choose do not allow comments. Update that. Alright, so now that the comment form's gone, so let's do a test run. Let's see, I'll just say Matthew, your email, matt@yahoo.com, subject, we'll say I'd like to guest post. Alright, so let's send. Alright, so we get a little pop-up that says your message was sent. Now I'm going to go to my email. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot we're using XAMPP, so it's not going to send an email. But if this was on a live site and you had a mail server, then it would send it. So everything's working good. I actually want to see if we can add some kind of CAPTCHA mechanism here that it uses so we can validate that it's a real person. So if we go to, and you can actually see when some plugins, when you install them, they'll actually become part of your interface. You can see now we have a contact tab here, which is very convenient. So before the send, let's generate a tag, and this is going to be a CAPTCHA. Okay, so we need to have the really simple CAPTCHA plugin installed in order to use this. So let's do that. Let's open this link that it gives us. And see, I really don't want to go through the WordPress.org yet because we have an entire section for that. So I'm actually going to go to plugins and add new. And then, what are we looking for? Really simple. Alright, so CBNet, really simple CAPTCHA comments. Really simple CAPTCHA. Right here, I believe, is the correct. Yeah, so let's install this. Alright, so let's activate the plugin. Alright, so now if we go back to this page and reload and put that in again, that CAPTCHA field or tag, now that warning's gone because we now have that really simple CAPTCHA plugin installed. So image settings, you can add IDs, classes. We're not going to do that. I just want to something simple. Image size, optional. Input settings. So all this stuff is optional. Alright, so copy this code and paste it into the form left. So for the image, let's just do an input. Well, we're going to need both of these actually. So copy that. I'm going to paste that. This is going to be the image of the CAPTCHA. Next will be the input field. So let's copy this. Alright, so that looks good. Let's save that. Go back to the form. So now you can see we have a CAPTCHA mechanism. So let's see. See what happens if we don't. Alright, so it gives us a warning or an error. Now let's try to do it. Oh, we also have an email error. Let's see, test at test.com. And let's put something different than we're supposed to. And it says you entered the code incorrectly. So now let's do it right. So 25YV. And our email was sent, so it's working perfectly. So I mean, you can do more than just contact forms. You can do whatever, free quote forms or consultation forms, whatever it may be. But that is just one of the very many ways to implement a contact form on a WordPress site. That happens to be my favorite just because of how simple it is. So I'll see you in the next section. Thanks.